Hello, my friends. Happy Easter weekend to you. I'm joining you from Tunnel Mountain. I came to visit my old friend Tunnel and thought that you might want to join me as I take my spiritual pulse in a very special place. So I invite you, wherever you are, to just get comfortable, and we'll spend about 15 minutes together. We're in what I call the Enchanted Forest, just beyond the summit of Tunnel. And I've come here because every Easter weekend I need to spend time on Tunnel. Tunnel has been a place of great inspiration for me and healing. It's significant to me over Easter, for example, because my dad died April 7th, 2021, and I recall coming here many times, seeking him, to be closer to him, and on one of those occasions, I was led to this enchanted forest and this tree behind me. And in the tree is an angel crystal which was hanging from that limb just above. I had come here at that time just, full of sadness and despair and just wanting to be close to my dad and get some answers from him, who was always such a wonderful guide in my life and continues to be. And that day I was led to this tree. I'm going to just show you this beautiful angel. And this little angel ornament, this crystal, was actually hanging from that limb. And that same trek I also found it wasn't buried, today it is a heart formation made of rocks that I had never seen. And also, I was visited by a little fox. So, that was a very clear message to me that I'm not alone. My dad was reminding me of that, and maybe you need that reminder too. And so that's what taking my spiritual pulse is all about. And so it helps to ground me even during the most challenging moments. And so today, as we honor this time of new birth, of resurrection, of new life, however you look at it, spring, Easter, I invite you to awaken to that beautiful voice within you, that voice of intuition that is always with you. I invite you to ask, what is life telling me now? And be open to receiving the messages so that you can take action, inspired action, however that may look for you. And so this time is really one of massaging our hearts so that we can open our hearts to the guidance, that we can soften, that we can put down whatever we're carrying. So the one way I love to do that is through sharing a passage from our soul companion, Mark Nepo, and the Book of Awakening. And so I invite you to take a few deep breaths, settling into this moment of now, settling your nervous system and focusing, meditating on these beautiful words from Mark's passage, which is called The Practice of Being Real. As the sun cannot withhold its light, we cannot withhold what feels real. As the earth keeps going by turning itself towards the light day after day, we have no choice, despite all forms of etiquette and training, but to keep turning toward what we feel is real. Otherwise, we become cold little planets spinning in the dark. Very often, when I am confused or depressed for a long period of time, it is because I have stopped turning towards the light of what feels real. At times like this, I have to break the darkness of my spinning with a very small and simple step that often seems huge and difficult because I have been spinning in on myself. I have to practice being real by saying what I feel, not just once, but continually. I have struggled my whole life with this. Like most of us, I learned to survive by withholding what feels real. When events happen, when someone says or does something that hurts me, I have learned to absorb the hit and pretend that nothing has changed, that everything is the same. But when I do this, my energy is used up in maintaining the pretense that nothing has happened, and I begin to spin coldly in the dark. It is so simple and yet so brave to say we are hurt when we are hurt, that we are sad when we are sad, that we are scared when we are scared. In very direct and daily ways, this energy of realness, this mana, changes situations because the immediate expression of our truth releases light and warmth that influences the life we are a part of. This is the way our spirit shines. And so I invite you, as these beautiful words settle in your body, as they infuse you and move through you, center yourself, allowing the stream of your feelings move through, whatever they are. Sadness, despair, disappointment, joy, excitement, whatever they are, let them move through you. Honor those feelings. And after a time, give direct voice to the particular feelings as they arrive and as they rise in you. Voice these feelings as yours. For example, I feel sad. I feel cold. I feel tired. And as you continue with the rest of your day, I invite you to be mindful of the feelings that are rising within you and the realness of these feelings. And instead of turning away, feel what you feel. Turn towards them, because the expression of your truth releases light and warmth. And this is the way your beautiful spirit will continue to shine. I thank you for joining me and my dear dad, Tony, my guardian angel. And may the spirit of those who perhaps are close to you in heart, but not with you physically, may that spirit move through you and live through you, my dear friends, my soul family. And I wish you a blessed weekend. I'm just going to bring you back to my very special little angel. And may you be surrounded by your guardian angels as well. Many blessings. Thank you so much for joining me today. Until next time.